Nice.
They have to change the baton, which is the riding stock. They have to change the baton.
Please note the amended starting time for race 10 is now 4:50, please note. It was put back 10. It has been amended to being put back 5. So race number 10 will now start at 4:50.
Okay, they have to change
now, the
the
Secretary's
baton.
office has a little lost girl. Her name is Stacey. She's 4 years old. She comes from Fitzroy. She's got brown hair. She's wearing a blue shirt, blue shorts, yellow runners. Stacey, she's 4 years old, from Fitzroy. She's at the Secretary's office. Could her mother please come and collect her?
Thanks, Brian. Now, third attempt. They have to change the baton between the turn where that light is, or by the 2 sign there, and the finish line. That's where they have to change the baton, somewhere in there. Each horse does 1 lap, 4 laps to complete the race. And all horses have to remain pacing. You'll see all the details for the Southern Cross Saddle Pace Relay on page 40 of your Big 6 race book here at Moonee Valley today. Oh, incidentally, there's more icy poles for the kids. More icy poles being given away at the icy pole dispensing area. So if you kids want an icy pole, off you go.
Now, for the final time, we're calling for the owner of a white Ford Falcon parked in the McPherson Street car park, KGD 090. Final call for the owner of that car. If you don't go to your car within 5 minutes and move your car, there will be a tow truck in the area within 7 minutes or so, as we have been told, and they will move the car for you. So an important final call for the owner of a white Ford sedan parked in the McPherson Street car park, KGD 090. Would you move your car immediately, please? Otherwise, it'll be moved for you. Now the teams are lining up for the Southern Cross Saddle Pace Relay. Over 3,600 metres, 4x900 relay. As Keith did explain, each team member in the saddle must complete 1 lap at a pacing gait. Horses which break and gallop may be disqualified, and the first team to complete 4 laps with the baton in hand will be declared the winner. Winning teams receive a cup donated by the Southern Cross Trophies, and all team members receive medallions, with competitors to receive a gift of Hunter's products, and they're set and they're on their way for the Southern Creed for Ann Dalton. Just in front of Ebony Crown for Damien James. Well back in the race, Mirajana for Russ Thompson. And out the back is Lady of Marne for Bruno Serret, but down the back straight they head the first time. In front is Ebony Crown for Damien Jones. Ebony Crown is in front. The first changeover coming up in about 400 metres. Second placing Rager for Jan Murray, and third now Cindy Creed for Ann Dalton. Back in behind them came Mirajana for Russ Thompson, and out the back and some 150 metres away, Lady of Marne for Bruno Serret. Well, around the turn, the first changeover coming up. Ebony Crown and Damien Jones in front. They will pass the baton to Keith Toulman, who's on Our Master Silver, and they're about to do so. Down the straight, the first team about to complete the first lap. The baton has been passed on to Keith Toulman on Our Master Silver. So Our Master Silver in front. They've gone the first circuit. Giving chase on the outside now is Local Blend, and the driver, or the rider there, is Peter Hornsby. But it's out of its gear now, and getting up to run third in the event. As they head to the back straight, there is Star of Janice, and the driver Rachel Russell about to move to second. Well back in the race then into fourth placing is Trial Light Stephen Hornby, and out the back completely is Ian Mack and Barry Goodwin. But along the back straight in the second circuit, and Our Master Silver for Keith Toulman is well clear by some 20 metres. Into second placing, Local Blend for Peter Hornsby, and now making ground to be second on the outside is Star of Janice. Rachel Russell giving chase out after Our Master Silver and Keith Toulman off the back of the 450. The second exchange about to take place, and moving up into third place and now Trial Light for Stephen Hornsby, making up plenty of ground. Well back in the race in Local Blend for Peter Hornsby, and out the back completely is Ian Mack and also the rider there, Barry Goodwin. Well, the second changeover coming up. Keith Toulman getting stuck into Our Master Silver on the turn. The second changeover coming up now, and they have a handy break. This team from Hamilton, the black and the orange diamond, the changeover has taken hand, and Dusty Prince and Robert Agnew now take off, and they're in front, but they have gone fairly quickly. Getting into second placing now, making up good ground to the Cranbourne team. Flyer Tross and Karen Dunsford in the saddle, now giving chase. At the moment, it looks a match in two. Well back into third placing, there we have Kenny Watt, Alec Douglas, and a long way back in behind them is Must Have You for Peter Shelley. And behind it in turn, we have the Yarra Glen team, Craftiness, and also Peter Milling. But along the back, and the Hamilton team have been in front from the outset. Robert Agnew on Dusty Prince, about 12 metres in front. Karen Dunsford on the second place, got a Flyer Tross trying hard. Some 50 metres away then into third placing is the Ballarat team with Kenny Watt, Alec Douglas. Well back out of the race now is Must Have You for Peter Shelley, and out the back the Yarra Glen team, Penny Melling on Craftiness. Well, the last changeover coming up around the turn. They've got a bit more than a circuit left to go, and the Ballarat team are trying very, very hard indeed, along with the Kyabram team, the Yarra Glen team and the Cranbourne, but Hamilton have been in front from the outset. And the final changeover coming up now. Robert Agnew on Dusty Prince hands over the baton to David Miller, who is on Satu. And can the Hamilton team keep on going, sponsored by the Hamilton Racing Club? They head to the back the final time, and David Miller on Satu in front. He's 12 metres. Giving chase into second placing now is Ronnie Hall on Like Strangers. A former top cross jumps jockey, Ronnie Hall. He's on Like Strangers. He's riding pretty hard for the Cranbourne team. He's giving chase out after David Miller, who's on Satu. And well back into third placing, Rainy Dollar, followed by Jennifer Douglas. And the others are well and truly out of it. Cora Lad, Jimmy Shishka. And also the other one, fast break for Jackie Pujol. Now giving chase, but a match in two at the 450. Satu and David Miller are in front, some 15 metres. Ronnie Hall on Like Strangers, trying very hard to bridge the gap for the Cranbourne team, and he's doing so now. 300 metres to go. Can the Hamilton team keep on going? The black and the orange diamond have been in front from the outset. Ronnie Hall on Like Strangers giving chase for the Cranbourne team. It's a match in two. Like Strangers, Ronnie Hall is bridging the gap now. He's coming out after Satu and David Miller. Satu and David Miller 3 metres in front. Ronnie Hall with the whip in the right hand is doing the better on Ride Like Strangers. He's going home too well. And this former top jumps jockey, Ronnie Hall, races Like Strangers to the lead near the line, and he takes out the Southern Cross Saddle Pace Relay. Satu and David Miller have run second. A long way back into third placing, Raining Dollar, the rider Jenny Douglas. Just getting in now, we have Cora Ladd and Jimmy Shishka. And the other one just coming around the turn now, Fast Break. And the rider is Jackie Pujol, one of our top lady riders. A marvellous race indeed, the Southern Cross Saddle Pace Relay, with Ronnie Hall on Like Strangers. Getting up to win for the Cranbourne team, sponsored by Brian McKay Butchers. He's a marvellous sponsor of harness racing at Cranbourne, defeating Satu, David Miller, and give these riders a wonderful reception when they do return after the Southern Cross Saddle Pace Relay, a wonderful spectacle.
And well done, Here they come back, ladies and gentlemen, the winning team, the Southern Cross Saddle Pace Relay. Incidentally, all of the horses used by the Hamilton team were from the stable of Jimmy Barker, and we do understand that Jimmy Barker is not well today, and that's a shame that he couldn't be here to see these horses win for him today. Well done. Congratulations.